In Who Not How, Dan Sullivan and Dr. Benjamin Hardy challenge the conventional question of, how can I do this? And propose the paradigm-shifting question instead. Who can help me? They argue that progress, growth, and achieving bigger goals stem not from mastering how to do everything yourself, but from identifying the right who's, the people with skills, energy, and passions that complement your own, and leveraging their capabilities. The authors outline a framework built around 4 freedoms: time, money, relationship, and purpose. Each freedom is unlocked when one stops being the bottleneck, the how, and instead becomes the orchestrator, the visionary who asks who rather than doing everything oneself. Part 1. Freedom of time. Sullivan and Hardy begin by explaining that when you repeatedly ask, how can I do this? You limit yourself to your own capacity, time, and skill set. The alternative is to ask, who can do this for me? By shifting to that question, you liberate your time and open new possibilities. Key ideas include recognizing that procrastination often stems from lack of a who, not lack of discipline. Identifying your unique abilities, the things only you can do best, and offloading everything else to capable who's. Building networks of people who take ownership of tasks, freeing you to focus on higher leverage activity. Part 2. Freedom of money. With time freed, the authors argue that money becomes less of a constraint. A leader who focuses on their unique ability and partners with who's who bring the missing skills, experience, or capacity is positioned for exponential value creation. Viewing hiring, delegation, and collaboration not as cost, but as investment. Creating scalable models where the output grows even if your personal time involvement decreases. Letting go of low-impact tasks and reallocating energy toward what delivers the highest return. Part 3. Freedom of relationship. The book points out that meaningful connections, the right who's, amplify vision, expand possibilities, and elevate experience. Recognizing the difference between transactional relationships, doing a deal, and transformational relationships, growing together. Developing a culture of collaboration, where each person contributes uniquely rather than replicating you. Being a good who for others, giving value first, rather than always seeking help for yourself. Part 4. Freedom of purpose. Finally, the authors discuss how the who not how mindset unlocks purpose. When you stop doing all the tasks and start orchestrating the system, you create more meaning, impact, and legacy. Replacing the mindset of, I must do this, with, we will do this together. Expanding your vision beyond your individual capacity by bringing in who's who extend your reach. Harmonizing personal purpose with organizational or entrepreneurial mission, enabling sustainable growth and fulfillment. 5 core principles of the who not how approach. 1. Shift from how to who, the fundamental question change that unlocks leverage. 2. Let go of control and perfectionism. Accept that you don't need to do everything, you need to orchestrate the right team. 3. Delegate to free your time and energy. Offload tasks outside your unique ability so you can focus on what you excel at. 4. Clarity on what you want. Before asking, who, you must be clear on, what results do I want to achieve? 5. Collaboration builds exponential potential. 1. Who is aligned can multiply your capacity far beyond incremental improvement. Application in the business world. Leadership and strategy. Business leaders applying who not how stop bottlenecking themselves. Rather than adding more tasks to their workload, they build teams of who's who handle key roles. This enables leaders to focus on vision, strategy, and growth. For example, a CEO asks, who can drive our digital transformation platform? Rather than, how can I make the platform happen myself? Talent and team development. The framework encourages identifying people's strengths and aligning them to meaningful roles rather than forcing everyone to follow the same how to path. It's about building a mosaic of complementary skills. Teams become self-managing, purpose-driven, and less dependent on a single leader. Operational efficiency and scaling. When organizations ask, "Who can optimize this process?" instead of, "How can we optimize it?" they invite external expertise or internal specialization, accelerating change. It enables scalability because you're no longer constrained by a single person's time or bandwidth. Innovation and growth. Who not how is inherently growth-oriented. Collaborating with who's often opens unforeseen opportunities, new business models, and purpose-driven expansion. It undercuts the scarcity mindset and encourages abundance. We have the right people, so we can go bigger. Culture and organizational freedom. Embedding this mindset shifts culture from overload and hero work to sustainable systems and empowered teams. Organizations that live this way offer employees clarity on what they should own, which reduces duplication, confusion, and burnout, while increasing purpose and engagement. Conclusion. Who not how offers a compelling, counterintuitive truth. You don't need to master every how, you need to master the question, who. The transformation lies not in better tactics but in better collaboration. By focusing on the right people, you free yourself from time constraints, financial limitations, relationship isolation, and purpose drift. In business and life, this shift unlocks exponential results with sustainable, meaningful impact. If you enjoyed this summary, drop a like. Be sure to subscribe for more leadership and personal development related content in less than 10 minutes. Sullivan, Dan, and Dr. Benjamin Hardy. Who not how? The formula to achieve bigger goals through accelerating teamwork. Hay House Business, 2020.